Throughout history, civilizations across the globe looked to the heavens to explain the sound of thunder and the flash of lightning. For the ancient Greeks, the Norse, and the Slavic people, these storms were not just weather patterns. They were the physical actions of powerful rulers. Today, we examine three of the most significant thunder deities: Zeus, Odin, and Perun. We will look at their origins, their legendary weapons, and the specific roles they played in the lives of those who worshiped them. In ancient Greece, Zeus was the supreme ruler of the gods. He gained this position by leading a rebellion against his own father Cronus and the elder gods known as the Titans. Once he took control of the sky, he established a strict order from his seat on Mount Olympus. Zeus was defined by his weapon, the Master Bolt. This was a spear of pure electrical energy created for him by the Cyclopses. In the lore, this bolt was so powerful that it could level mountains and keep even the most dangerous monsters at bay. An interesting fact about Zeus is his connection to the Aegis. While often shown as a shield, some stories say it was a protective cloak made from the skin of a divine goat. When Zeus shook the Aegis, it was said to cause terrifying storms and spread fear amongst his enemies. He was a god of law and justice, but his temper was as unpredictable as the lightning he carried. To the Norse people of Scandinavia, Odin was the leader of the Aesir gods. While he is often associated with the storm, his power came from a different source than raw energy. Odin was a god of war, but he was also a god of hidden knowledge and magic. One of the most famous facts about Odin is the sacrifice he made for wisdom. To understand the secret of the universe, he gave up one of his eyes to Mimir's well. Because of this, he is almost always shown as an older man with a singular eye, often wearing a wide hat and a long cloak. Odin's primary weapon was Gungnir, a spear forged by dwarves. The lore states that this spear was carved with sacred runes and was bound so perfectly that it could never miss its target, no matter the skill of the person throwing it. He was also followed by two ravens, Hugin and Munin, who traveled the world to bring him information, making him the most well-informed god in any pantheon. In Eastern Europe and Russia, the ancient Slavic people looked to Perun. He was the god of the sky, lightning, and the earth. Perun was often represented by the oak tree, which was considered sacred to him because it was the tree that was most often struck by lightning during storms. Perun was viewed as a physical warrior. He was often described as having a beard made of gold and hair as white as silver. His weapon of choice was not a bolt or a spear, but a massive axe. When Perun threw this axe, it would create the sound of thunder and return to his hand after hitting its target, which I'm sure to some of you sounds very familiar. A central part of Perun's lore is his eternal battle with the serpent Veles. Veles lived in the underworld and would often steal from the gods or the people. Perun would chase the serpent across the sky, striking at him with lightning. This constant struggle between the sky and the earth was how the Slavic people explained the changing of the seasons and the arrival of rain for their crops. While these three gods came from different regions and different cultures, they shared a common purpose. They represented the power of nature and the human need for a leader in a dangerous world. Whether it was the raw strength of Zeus, the wisdom of Odin, or the protection of Perun, the Thunder Lords remain the most respected figures of the ancient world. If these three rulers of the sky were to meet in battle, which of their legendary weapons, the Master Bolt, the Spear of Gungnir, or the Iron Axe, would truly hold the power to end the conflict?